Okay, so I'm gonna make this another 15-minute video. This one is for my older brother, Yancey. How are you, James? So we're gonna get right to it. So my older brother was never supportive of me, and we have the same mother and father. My other three siblings have the same father, but me and him only have the same father and mother. If you get what I'm trying to say, my mom got with someone else, my stepfather, but he's been there since both of us were teeny tiny. So theoretically, he's both our fathers. If you get my drift, my real father was never ever there, ever, not one bit, ever, ever, ever. And so let's get to it. My brother was never there for me. Always made me feel different, always made me feel outcasted, always made me feel like I really wasn't his brother. Mostly because of the influence of my mother. Now, I don't know if she ever said, don't be nice to him, but she didn't have to say it. He learned how the way she treated me, and he mirrored that to the furthest extent. He mirrored that to whichever way he knew how. Now, when I say mirror, I don't mean, she, disciplining me, he did it right away. No. But he didn't want to ever take me anywhere with any of his friends. He didn't want to, include me with anything he was doing. And it became quite evident to other people around. Like, for instance, like a lot of people we went to high school with in junior high didn't know that that was my brother. Now, I know people watching saying, yeah, right. No, people knew that was my brother, but people who didn't know did not know that that was my brother. I remember one time someone came to the house or something, and they kind of were like, why are you answering the door? And I was like, I'm his brother. Like, what? Weird, right? Very. It's getting hot. Ooh, child. Okay. So, yeah, so I have some notes because I didn't want to miss anything. I wanted to write everything down that I want to touch on. Oh, yeah, there's a list. Oh, yeah, the whole page, both pages are filled. So, my brother was only there when it was time to beat somebody's ass. Now, I know you're saying, "Oh, that's great. He was your brother." No, he's a fucking hothead. So he enjoyed beating up people since we were young. The youngest memory I have of him beating up somebody was when, look at my pen. I mark off when I'm done with these subjects. When I was like, we went to St. Pascal's and St. Albans, New York, Queens, and some boy was bothering me. We were young. He was like in first grade. We were young. And he beat up the boy for me. Woohoo! We were fucking in second grade, something like that. And that's what every story that everyone remember when you were young, your brother went and beat up that boy. Yeah, that we were freaking 2 years old. Okay, not two, but you know what I'm saying. Um, fucking idiot. And another time when I mentioned in the story with, you can check it out. I'll probably link it below. It all makes sense. It's titled that. It all makes sense now. When I got attacked by the two gay boys, and they cut my face, he came and he did his thing right. But did I hear from him after that? No. Was he there for me after that? No. Never heard from him after that? No. I went to rehab 6 or 7 times. Yeah, granted, yeah, he came to pick me up and drop me off at my cousin Ronald's house, so I go to rehab the next day. But he never was really there. Every time he paid for rehab, he told me the same fucking story over and over again about how when he lived in Virginia and he was popping e-pills and doing cocaine like a wild animal. Okay. I'm keeping it real over here. And he would say, yes, bro, I had to realize when I was popping pills and shit, I had to realize what I want to do. Do I want to eat or pop pills? He told the same story every time he picked me up. And I'm in the rehab 6 times. So after a while, I was like, yeah, this nigga is reciting the fucking script. And he was just doing a favor for my mom. Like, granted, like, because in the same sense, I'm a reflection of my mom. So she wanted me to go to rehab, but did she help me? Did she help me when I got out? Did she even care? No. She didn't care. Because I know my child had to go to rehab 6 times. After the 4th time, I'm like, all right, so let's have intervention with the whole family. Let's see what's really going on. Nope, nothing. Let me go to rehab. Let me go to rehab. That's weird. That is really, really weird. So I know another time I had asked my former godbrother, Payne, Nate. He don't get a video too. You coming, Nate? Don't worry. Got a whole video for you, child. I went to Payne and I was like, I actually call him his name. I went to Nathaniel and I said to him, I said, I really want to have a relationship with my brother. Can you be, a liaison to try to put that together? He did. He went to my brother, and my brother probably said to him, and this I know is true, because my brother said the same thing to my mom when I asked her to do the same thing, and he said the same thing to Nathaniel. Same thing. And the quote was, doesn't he have any friends? Well, obviously I don't at that time. Obviously I didn't have any good friends because I was fucking doing crystal meth and shooting at my fucking arm. So clearly I didn't have any really good friends around me. I needed my brother, because our younger brother is autistic, so I couldn't go to him for any kind of brotherly, he's innocent in this. My little brother's innocent, so I can't go to my brother, my younger brother, and ask him to be my brother. He's nonverbal, so that wasn't gonna work. No disrespect to my younger brother. I know you guys can feel that I'm not disrespectful in that sense, so I don't have to even explain that. But then the next thing he said was, what would we discuss? Being brothers? Duh. See, some people that go to college ain't that fucking smart. You can have every fucking degree and you are not that smart. This skin is glowing, child. Anyway, and these are all my real teeth. And yes, I did meth for like 6.5 years, 7 years, and yeah, and that's how you know I'm fucking anointed and I'm covered from the Lord. Because most people that do that shit in our community do not come out looking like this, child, at all. Like, they come out looking hurt. Even after the rehabs and the rehabilitation and the being clean, and I got 8 years of clean, and they still look fucking like they're doing meth. Okay? So, he said, what would we discuss? What would we discuss? Being brothers, perhaps. Repairing our relationship. We never really had a friendship. We never had a friendship. We never had a relationship. He never really included me with anything. And he probably had a part in stealing my inheritance. And if you did, Yancey, you're going to jail, brother. You're going to jail. You stole something that belonged to me. You're going to jail, honey. And you got 5 kids. And 2 of them ain't yours. And your wife is probably pregnant now. Okay? So if you stole my money and you stole my land, you're going to jail. And ain't that gonna be a real weird thing, because you're working the jail. So you're gonna go to the same jail you worked at? Child, ain't my fucking problem. So, and this is why I didn't get, my mom was always there for my brother. My brother had a very, very tumultuous relationship with his first wife. I don't want to mention her name because she's never did anything to me that I know of, so I'm not gonna mention her name. But his first wife, and we're gonna get to his second wife, child. I'm gonna include a little clip too, so I can see what kind of nasty person she is. Despicable person. So, my mom was always there for my brother. He could have killed someone, shot someone. So him and his first wife had a very tumultuous relationship. He abused her on multiple occasions. I don't care what your wife do, unless she got a gun out on you, you do not put your hands on a fucking woman, especially a black woman, okay? So, I'm not saying put your hands on white women that makes me better, but we gotta protect our own women around here, okay? And even after all I've been through with black women in my family treating me like shit, I still love black women. I still love black women. They are the core of this universe. I still love black women. Being a gay man still, whatever you want to call me, bi, gay, I don't even know what the fuck I am anymore. Good Lord. So he never was there for me. But my mom was always there for him, and she was never there for me. Mind you, I got sexual assaulted. Now, mind you, dropping me off to rehab is not being there for me. You were a fucking Uber. Talking about my mom in this sense. You were Uber. You come visit me while I was there. You didn't care about me afterwards. That's why I went back 5 fucking times. Because I would have had the family support after. It's all about the after support after you get a rehab. It's about the after support, the constant after support. Okay? That's what it's about. And sending me groceries is not support. Okay? Call me up and see if I got a job is not support. I can't get a job if I'm mentally okay. I can't get a job if you're doing fucking spell work. If your mother's doing spell work on me, mom. If your aunt is doing spell work on me, Aunt Day, Ronald. If you're doing spell work on me, I can't get better. Okay? I'm highly tapped in. I know exactly what was going on and what still is going on. I'm highly tapped in, Ronald. You can get a video too, Ronald. Don't you worry, Mo Heights. You can get a whole video. Okay? I might drop it on your birthday, January 1st. You might get your video then. January 1st, you don't get a video, Ronald. Mark my words. And I hope your kids watch it too, because they're grown enough to watch and pay attention. So my mom was always there for my brother, even when he abused his first wife, had to go to jail 3 times, or get arrested 3 times. She used her connections to get to pass that through, so he wouldn't have to be in sitting or, what's that shit called? Guys, when you go to jail, you got to sit there, whatever it's called, I don't even know. Holding. She pushed that shit through, made it, so you don't have to sit there all day. She did something for him more than she ever did for me, ever. Ever. Yeah, ever. Okay? And it's so I'm not really hurting from this anymore. I can laugh about it. I can actually laugh about this shit because it's y'all don't know what's coming to y'all. I don't have to do no black magic. My ancestors fuck with me hard. My ancestors fuck with me hard body, okay? All the way from Uncle Just to Aunt Ellen, even Uncle Ronnie. All of them fuck with me hard. Grandma Eva, Auntie, all of them fuck with me hard. Auntie Cheryl, they all fuck with me hard, okay? And they're looking at y'all like y'all are fucking disgusting. But we're gonna stick to Yancey here. So for a long time, I always wondered why he treated me like this. And it was because he probably saw my light. And I got a lot of attention from a lot of his female friends. They all loved me. A lot of them loved Yami, okay? So I'm not even concerned about what he says about me or whatever he says, but we're going to put everything out on the table. Because y'all want to talk about me behind my back, and y'all still talk about me now. Y'all are. Y'all still throwing evil eye at me. Look at my pictures. Look at my videos saying, fuck that nigga. I know what you're saying in your heads. Like, oh, this nigga, fuck the... What are you doing, another video? Yes, I'm doing another fucking video. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because when I get to where I'm going, you are not going to be able to say, oh, that's my brother, yo. Because you're not going to be... You're going to be able to say that, but you're going to be like, oh, so when's the last time you spoke to your brother? And you'll be like, well, I don't even know. Yeah, because we're not brothers, nigga. The last time I saw you, the last time we were in the same room, I didn't even acknowledge you at this point, was at Nicole's wedding. I think it was in 2017 she got married. I don't know. I'm not really certain. I have 2 aunts, both of my age. One from my mom's side and one from my stepdad's side. At one point, me and Nicole were close. We're no longer close because she chose to fuck with the dark side people and ignore the fucking truth. And to be a fucking liar at that. She's a fucking liar. Okay? So, when I lived in Virginia, Hampton, Virginia, my brother is a graduate of Hampton University. He's an alpha. Okay? And, yeah, I'm putting all out there, honey. When I lived in Virginia with my brother, he treated me so fucked up. My mom would send me $25 or, whatever every so often. I was down there for maybe 8 months a year. Who knows? And she would send me $25. He would never give me the money. He would never give me the money, ever. But he'd give me drugs, e-pills, weed. I never think I ever did cocaine down there. So I'm so open my shit. I don't have to lie about nothing. I don't think I ever did cocaine down there. Yeah, I never did. He probably did cocaine. I never did. But e-pills, yes. We always do e-pills. We used to fucking do e-water. We used to put e-pills in the water, and we used to pass it out like fucking Dasani, nigga. Just like this. Hey, you want to e-pill water? You want to e-pill water? You want to e-pill water? We always doing it. Am I lying? Oh, okay. So, during that time, I'm laughing because we did have good times in Virginia, but we're gonna talk about the facts of how he treated me. I don't think a lot of people down there probably knew that was my brother either because it was so much of us down there. It was like my cousin Nathaniel, Saquon, Tyree, Bucky, um, Grimes, and fucking Marty. We all was down there. It was like literally 10 of us. Jannar, we was all down there together. So you didn't know who was the brother, who was the cousin. I don't think a lot of people knew that I was his brother. Granted, yes, a lot of people did know, but there were people who, when they found out, it was like, oh, that's his brother? Because he wasn't telling people I was his brother. He wasn't saying, oh, this is my brother, yo. He was not claiming me like that. He was claiming me once people was like, oh, we fucked with Yamik hard. He's like, oh, that's my brother. Then, because all the females fucked with me in Hampton. All the people that he was cool with, they all fucked with me in Hampton. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a nigga knew how to dress. I'm a nigga that was like, oh no, don't wear that with that shit. You look fucking crazy. Oh no, switch your whole outfit up. These niggas was coming to me to pick out their whole outfits every time we went out. Yo, Yami, pick up my outfit. Yo, Yami, pick up my outfit. Yami, put this together for me. I was that nigga, and I'm still that fucking nigga. None of these niggas fucking dress. The fuck? So he treated me so fucked up down there that it came to a point where I didn't want to leave the house. I would stay in the house. And I started writing a book when this is 2008. I started writing a book, my little life story. Started writing my little life story. I had like 30 pages. Then someone stole his laptop, and then I don't know what happened to that. Or stole his desktop, and I don't know what happened. So, but I would stay in the house, and and Grinder and Jack wasn't out there, so I would really be in the house just on the computer all day, and they would live in the house for hours and hours. I would love it because it was like all of us living in a 3-bedroom house. It was like 10 of us living in a 3-bedroom house, real college life, and I would stay inside. So, I would just stay in the house and just do my thing. And Yancy kind of got like mad about it because people probably asking like, "Where's your brother? Where's Yamik? Where's Yamik?" And so one time he came home and he was like, "You gotta leave when we leave. You cannot stay in the house." Like, why? I'm not bothering nobody. I'm just staying in the house. Like, what is the problem? Like, oh, because it's starting to make you look bad now because they're asking, "Where's your brother at?" Or whatever they was asking. So it's about to end soon. I gotta obviously do two parts. It's 17 minutes. I'm gonna do 2 parts and combine them. But so let's fast forward to him leaving his first wife and getting with someone that we knew since we were in middle school. Some trash girl named Dana Purnell. We're gonna put her okay. I don't give a fuck. Someone said, "Why'd you say her name?" I don't give a fuck. Okay. They said they didn't give a fuck when they was throwing my fucking name through the fucking mud. Didn't give a fuck then. So I don't give a fuck now. Okay. So him and Dana went to a drag show in Miami, right? And they were they didn't go to a drag show. They went to a restaurant where there was a drag host. And the drag host was going around the people and picking random straight guys, I guess, and just, you know how drags are. They like to be extra or whatever. And so Dana sends me the video like, "See, your brother does love you." What the? I'm not trans. I'm not a drag queen. Him doing that is not proof that he loves me. Him proving that he loves me would have an actual relationship with me. Actually, he's reaching out to me so often. Let me touch on this too. So this is what he would do. He would never contact me throughout the whole year. We live in the same state. I think that's why I live in the Bronx and the Queens. 30-minute car ride. He never checked up on me. Never really cared. Never loved me. Doesn't love me. So they went to Miami to some drag show or some drag whatever. And Dana sent me a video like, "See, your brother does love you." In my mind, I'm like, this is not proving that he loves me. Like, this is proving that he's trying to prove that he's not homophobic, but he is homophobic. He's a homophobic person. So is my mother. And so is a lot of other people that's homophobic in our family. Well, their family, because I don't claim them bitches no more. I'm trying to see my notes here. So when this all went on about when I got attacked by the 2 boys and they split my face, the only reason why he wanted to come out there because the pictures were very jarring. I don't have those pictures, but when those pictures went out, they all were circling the pictures through a text message. All, "Look at y'all, me, da 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 da." Yeah, that's weird. But none of y'all came to help me. None of y'all cared about me. But y'all was showing that picture around to everybody about my face being fucked up. And look, I look better than all y'all niggas now. The fact of the matter is, I'm doing better than all of them. If you gotta all come against one person and you stole my inheritance, Yancey, you did. You did. It wasn't meant for you. It was meant for me. I was grandmommy's favorite grandchild. You weren't. So I knew I was gonna say that. You weren't. I was. You was my boy's favorite grandchild, but you were not grandmommy's. I was. Overall, the great grandchildren and the grandchildren, I was her favorite. That's why she named it after her brother. Okay? So, let me just see what else I have here. I don't want to go too far over. Let me do its part too, you guys. So, I'm going to include the clip of Dana saying what she said, and this is how I know that they all had the same consensus about me, because, bitch, you're not even family. Like, at this point in this video, you wasn't even his fiance. You was his living girlfriend. Y'all was squatting in a house. Who does that when you have a city fucking job? Who squats in a fucking house with 4 kids? Let me know. Who does that? Disgusting energy. So that clip that you just saw, well, I don't know why I'm going to include the clip, but you're going to see the clip. And that clip was because she accused me of giving her friend something, the monster. Oh, let me rewind. They got married, right? They had a rehearsal dinner. At this rehearsal dinner, a girl, because, you know, like I said, we went to high school and junior high school with Dana. So this is one of his longtime people that he used to bone. Mind you, everyone boned her in school. But anyway, how your best friend bone and you marry her? Child, anyway. So, yeah, disgusting. So at this rehearsal dinner, I used to have long, beautiful hair. I had long, up to right here, I had long, beautiful hair. And I used to get braids, my hair in braids. And the girl, Selena, who used to braid my hair in high school, everyone knows Selena, she contacts me and says, I don't know if we were in contact before that. Yeah, we definitely were in contact before. She finds me on Facebook, inboxes me, and she was not being messy at all. She says to me, I don't know what's going on with you and your brother, but during the rehearsal dinner, I asked about you and asked where you were, and because I wanted to see you. I haven't seen you in like 15, 20 years, and I wanted to see you. And she says, when I asked about you, I pulled your brother and Dana to the side, and I said, where's, but my first name is John. She said, where's John? And my brother's name is James too. It's James and John, whatever. She says, where's John? They go, and then them together. I don't know who said what, but I'm pretty sure it was the wife. But if you're sitting next to your fiance and she says this about your brother, then you a fucked up ass nigga. Because even now today, no one can come to me and talk about Yancey. No one. Now I'm not gonna defend him, but I'm be like, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. Like, and it's not because I don't fuck with him. It's just like, you don't come to me and talk about my brother. Like, it's not what's gonna go on here. You're not gonna do that because that's not what we're doing over here. Okay? I can defend myself. So I need you to come to me telling my brother. I don't need that. So what happened was when she went up to them asking about my whereabouts and I think she asked, could I be the person who walked her down the aisle? Because they got married in Vegas. Probably a wedding they couldn't even fucking afford. She asked, can I be the person walking down the aisle? And so I keep getting stumped. But that's why, because they don't want me to tell this story. So when she asked this, the wife says, oh, we don't fuck with him because he has the monster. Now, granted, if I did it or I did it, because like I said, I want y'all to go to the doctor with me and we all take a test. And we gonna see, boo, what you'll say and what mine say. Because, baby girl, we wanna know what's coming out of that nasty vagina. Okay? So when she said that, she was so taken aback, Selena. She contacted me as soon as she got home. I don't know, it was a day later, but she contacted me because I know that I knew when the rehearsal dinner was, and I knew when she contacted me. It was like 3 days later. She contacted me and says, like I said.
And I pray somebody does, but nobody gives a fuck about you. So nobody has ever mentioned you to me. But the next time they do, so love them. You funny. So say whatever you want, honey. But listen, I went to the doctor with the nigga beforehand. It was you. And we know it was you. And that's the only reason why I don't fuck with you. Because you's a fucking nasty ass nigga. That's disgusting. And you out of pocket and out of line being on my fucking jack right now, nigga. You ass, the dirty dick HIV having ass nigga that you are. So do me a favor. Suck my dick, nasty nigga. Stay the fuck off my line. I don't give a fuck about nobody what nobody has to say, nigga. I'm me. Fuck. So love on my lies, baby. It's all good. But at the end of the day, don't be in my inbox. And the next time I speak to somebody and somebody mentions you, and I pray somebody does, but nobody gives a fuck.
Like I said, I don't know what's going on with you and your brother, but they saying some crazy shit about you. Like, are you okay? And I was like, girl, I'm fine. When she said that, I was just like, wow, like, this is how you let your future whoever talk about your brother, your only full brother? It's absolutely jarring. Now the reason why she said this is because I don't know why she believes this, but she had a boy living in her house. This boy name was Anthony or Tony. I don't know. It's so long ago, almost 10 years ago, I forgot what the damn boy's name was, child. The boy's name was Tony. It's almost in 2011. The boy's name was Tony. I lived in my first apartment in the Bronx when this happened. My first apartment in the Bronx on Allerton Avenue. So this is 2011, almost 11 years ago. Okay, and Tony gave me, I think it was syphilis or something like. I'm so honest, nigga. I got nothing to lie about. He gave me syphilis. I don't know what he told Dana, but I don't think he lied on me either. Because later on, I saw him and I asked him. I said, "Did you ever tell Dana XYZ 1 2 3?" He was like, "No, I never said that about you." I believed him. Because the universe will put you in a certain place on purpose to confront people in a civil manner. Now, let me tell you what happened. I'm living in the Bronx. Tony just so happened to move in the Bronx right down a block from me. How weird is that? My second apartment now. He moved right down a block from me on Intervale Avenue. I live on Intervale Avenue now on 167th Street. He moved right down a block from me. I didn't know. I had seen him in Western Beef a couple of times, but this particular day, I think I was going to an appointment. We were both on the 5 train. The train was empty. Now, you know how big New York trains are. The train was empty. It was him on one end and me on the other end. I said, "Tony, come here. I want to ask you a question." He said, "Yeah, I'll talk to you." Came down, sat right next to me. I said, "Did you ever tell Dana that I gave you XYZ?" He's like, "No." He said, "They was talking about you before I even met you." He said, "They was talking so much shit about you before I even met you. And then when I met you, I was confused because you were such a nice person." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Thank you, Tony." He said, "Why'd you ask me that?" Because yeah, and I'm put the clip right here. What park is this? 633? 633 clip. This is the clip. So you guys just seen the clip. This is the type of nasty energy that I had to deal with. She's not the only person who was saying these nasty things about me. I'm not exposing, that's devilish. I'm revealing all of this because all the crap that I had to go through dealing with this. People look at me weird when I would see them out in the street. Like, different people, like even at my mom's friend, Little One, and I'm gonna give Little One a video, but it's not gonna be the video like these. Little One's gonna get a good video. Little One's gonna get a good video. My aunt Titi's gonna get a good video. Lisa Boo's gonna get a good video. I'm gonna give people good video, because I know you probably like, "Oh, he just ripping everybody's shreds." People are gonna get good videos, but I gotta get all the toxic niggas out the way first. Get your niggas out the way. When I start doing the good videos, I'm not gonna go back to y'all niggas. They're gonna leave this whole subject alone. Cause when I get to where I'm going, boy, y'all ain't gonna get to claim me, honey. Y'all ain't gonna get to claim me. You're gonna stay from afar. Oh, that used to be my brother. That used to be my cousin. That used to be my son. That used to be. Yeah, used to be. Used to be. Child, I gotta take a fucking smoke break, child. Ooh. I don't smoke weed no more, child. And I don't drink. Now, I might have a glass of wine at a dinner, but that's not drinking. Drinking is going to the liquor store and buying bottles of liquor and drinking. I don't drink. I have a bottle of glass of, not even a bottle of wine. That's when I went out to dinner. I had a glass of wine, child. So, this type of shit I had to deal with. Nasty fucking energy. And the lies, and they're all covering for each other. They're all covering for each other. You know why? Because they stole my inheritance. They stole my money. They stole my land. You stole my money, Yancey. You stole my land. You had a part in it. If you didn't steal it, you know who did. And if my mother stole it, you're going to jail, Tracy. You're going to jail because I hired a lawyer. A forensic one. And they can discover who was given to who, what was given to what, and why am I the only grandchild that didn't get anything? You got to remember that too. Why would I be the only grandchild that didn't get anything? Remember that. That's going to be what my lawyer's going to say. Why is he the only one who didn't get anything? And I was grandmommy's favorite. Why am I the only one who didn't receive their just due? They're like, he hit that shit. Yeah, nigga, I'm hitting this shit. Fuck. But you gotta know how happy I am. I'm still happy. Like, but I'm a dramatic Scorpio. I'm a passionate Scorpio. Let me correct that. I'm a passionate Scorpio. I used to be dramatic. I'm a passionate Scorpio, and I know what I know. And like I said, I don't need cards to figure out who's doing what, what's doing who. Grandmommy comes to me in my dreams. I get messages in my dreams. Just for instance, I had a dream about Grandma Lara. It's not a bad comment. This is actually a concerning comment, that she had a stroke or a heart attack. Now, after this dream, I spoke to our cousin Jaleesa. Mind you, I haven't spoken to Little One, Grandma Lara, anybody on that side in months and months and months and years and years and years. I seen Debbie in person. She was okay. I could tell that she probably didn't want to really say hi to me, but she did. She was nice. So I think I lost my train of thought. Oh, in the dream, thank you. In the dream, in this dream, I saw we were all in the kitchen, and Grandma Lara is hunched over, holding her chest, and she had a heart attack, and she passed away in the dream. Now the next day, I spoke to Jaleesa, and I told her the dream, and she was like, "Oh my God, Yamik, she's in the hospital." Now, granted, I didn't know about this because, like I said, I haven't spoken to these people. But my dreams are prophetic. I know what happens. I know what's going on. And I don't need to know. I don't care. But that could go to show you that my dreams, my gifts are real. Okay? My gifts are real. And you gotta stop fucking throwing dirt on my fucking name. Anybody who's throwing dirt on my name, anyone who's connected to y'all, is not going to do very well. I don't wish death upon nobody. Okay? That is not my thing. I'm not the devil. I do not practice dark magic. I do not worship Satan. I do not worship the devil. I don't even dabble in the dark shit. I give people light messages and messages of encouragement, messages of love and light and peace. Because that's who I am. That's who I've always been. Okay? So we're going to end it right here. I gave him enough time. I gave him about 30 minutes of my fucking time. Karmic, older, former brother. So we're going to end it right here. And remember, your siblings can be jealous of you too. Have a nice night.